What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG TCG video. Today, guys, we are going to be going over the new Splight support that is set to release in Darkwing Blast. Very excited to be going over these new cards with you guys, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first card that we're going to be discussing is Splight Support, a Link 2 Fire Thunder Link effect monster with 1400 attack, with the link markers being the bottom left and the top right. So some pretty weird link markers, if I'm going to be completely honest. And you can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name per turn, and only once a turn. Cannot be used as link material the turn it was link summoned. Okay, very interesting. If this card is link summoned, you can send one level 2 monster from your deck to the graveyard. If another monster is special summoned while this monster is on the field, you can detach one material from your Xyz monster, then target one monster on the field, return it to the hand. Okay, so this is actually a pretty cool card. So you can basically send any level 2 monster from your deck to the graveyard, so you can be able to set up your plays. It just gives you a free card in your graveyard, so that's pretty cool. And then the second effect, to be able to bounce stuff back to your opponent's hand, is also really cool, and all you have to do is detach a material from your Xyz monster, which isn't really that bad. So yeah, overall, I actually think this is a pretty cool card in my opinion. I do think the link ratings are a little weird though. I don't know why it's bottom left and top right out of all places, but it's not really that bad. But yeah, it does have some pretty cool effects. So overall, I think it's a pretty solid card in my opinion. And with that said, this is actually going to be leading us into the final card of this video. Yes, there's only 2 new support cards for this new support, and that is Splight Double Cross, a normal trap which reads, you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target one monster on the field or in the graveyard to activate one of these effects. Attach it to your rank 2 monster as material. If your opponent controls it, place it in a zone your link 2 monster points to, and take control of it. If this card is in the graveyard, special summon it to your zone your link 2 monster points to. Wait. Why the hell does Splight need a card like this? I'm just going to say that up front, because holy crap, this card is actually good. Yeah, it's a trap card, so you do have to set it first, but I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters whether or not it was a spell or trap. Maybe that you did have to set it, yeah, but still, the fact that you can either attach it to your rank 2 monster as material for the monster you targeted, so basically you can just continue to fill your Xyz monsters with material, so that way they continuously can activate their effects. So yeah, sure, they needed that. And then if you want to as well, you could just steal your opponent's monsters and taking control of it by putting it in on a link 2 monster's link ratings. I mean, yeah, sure, we also needed that. Or you could just straight up Monster Reborn back a monster, which is also pretty good as well, in my opinion. So, yeah, definitely a pretty solid card, in my opinion. I don't know why Splight, out of all things, needed basically a trap version of Change of Heart / Monster Reborn. But sure, why the hell not? Let's give Splites that more than any other deck in the format. So, yeah, pretty solid card, in my opinion. But with that said, that is going to be it for the new Splight support. General thoughts on it, I think this is actually some pretty solid support for Splites, but I'm just going to say this right here, right now. Why did Splites really need support? I mean, I guess to be fair, they did get introduced in the last set in Power of the Elements, so it did make sense that we were going to get Splight support in this set, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just felt like we did not need Splites to get support, especially since it's also good support. I mean, Splight is one of the most powerful decks right now in the format, or at least in the OCG format. I mean, that whole deck has been terrorizing the OCG format for a little while now. So, hey, let's give it basically a new Link 2 monster that you can use. And hell, why not? Let's give them a trap card that's basically Change of Heart and Monster Reborn for Splites. Like, yeah, that's what the deck definitely needed. So, yeah, like, this is some really good support. I didn't really care for the fact that we were going to get Splight support. It makes sense because, again, they were introduced into the last set. It makes sense to get them support in this, but, you know, what else can I say? It's just pretty good support in my opinion, and definitely I can see these cards being played in a Splight deck, especially double cross. Like, if you are not running double cross in a Splight deck, I don't know what you're doing. But with that being said, that is going to be it for this OCG TCG video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the new Splight support. Did you guys think it was good support? Did you think it was alright support? Or were you not the biggest fan of the support? And let me know, do you guys think Splight deserved to get support in this set? It's like I said earlier, this is one of the most dominant decks in the OCG format and potentially in the TCG format at some points. So, do you guys think it deserved to get support in this set? Or do you don't think that it really needed to get support in Darkwing Blast? But with that being said, that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys, take care and have yourselves a great rest of your day.